my gosh, you guys, we have lost one of our elder female nichelings. I cannot believe that they have already reached that age. I swear, because we keep like little family sizes and smaller tribe sizes, when it comes to the Whims, we go through the generations so much faster. But alright guys, welcome back to the Whims Challenge and Legacy, where we follow through on the whims of the nicheling gods using random generators to determine the fate of this young family. And right now this family is currently capped out at an allowed tribe size of 9, and led is a strong word. And following the story of the main character, Kukuvan, who is our shy, timid, nurturing creature of the shadows. And he is very, very shy. He's very timid. He doesn't really want to wander beyond his home. And he does have that nurturing trait though. So he really likes to go ahead and gather up the toxic berries that he can pluck with his big old fangs and offer them to the nichelings who happen to wander by, such as the lovely Koana, who fell for him last time, and also our wonderful Anarira, who is Koana's half-sister, and they were the children of Joishi. I can't believe that Joishi is gone. That is like a blow to my heart. Joishi, our bright yellow nicheling who showed up out of nowhere, a little lost orphan washed up on the surf, who knows what her origins had been, is now but a pile of bones at the bottom of a river. Oh my goodness, the life cycles of the nichelings are so brief, and I am so glad that we have the chronicles of our stories to remember them by. But alright, brushing away a solemn tear for Mamias, who has now passed on and left behind a child or two of her own, including, not this rogue male, get away from me rogue male, but Koala and Seri are both her children, and they carry on the unique stripes and skunk patterning that family line has. But yeah, she's left behind a couple kids. I'm very happy with them, and I'm also very in love with this new generation of nichelings, who is apparently rising a lot faster to fill the footsteps of their parents than I anticipated, including the eldest, Riho, who is a male, pretty young still, blue eyes, oh my goodness, lean body. A lot of you guys pointed out that I do think he actually does have lean body. Digger paw, nimble fingers. He is a little bit adventurous, not as much as some of his siblings, but you know, a little serious, curious. His sister Koala was very, very adventurous, enough so that she has actually left the family group and is wandering away a little bit too close to this rogue male with spiky body, who I cannot attack because it will actually kill my poor Anarira, who I do want to get at least one more child from, so we're gonna have to be really careful with that. And then we also happen to have Yusu, so I have renamed some of these nichelings in the grand naming ceremony between episodes, using names that you, yes you, have suggested in the comments, guys. So please continue to leave more names. I think it'd be amazing to have a name list thousands long to be able to share in the future. But Yusu is over here with toxic fangs and webbed hind legs, and he unfortunately, his father was so excited, Kukuvan was so excited when he was born with toxic fangs, because he was going to teach his son how to gather the toxic berries in the swamp and take up the family name that way, and nurture the family. And Yusu doesn't have a single scrap of ability to pluck berries. I remember being so flummoxed because I was like, yeah, poison fangs, cool, he'll be able to pluck those berries. And no, my friends, he doesn't have a single berry picking trait among him. I like the idea that because he has the clawed hand and because he has the digger's paw, he grabs the berries too roughly and just smushes them. He picks the berry and just smish, it immediately becomes jam between his paws. So I really love that idea. I'm actually quite tickled with that's the reason that poor little Yusu has no berry picking ability. He is too aggressive with the berries. You gotta ease it up, little guy, but he just doesn't know how, and so he ends up destroying the berries, even though he doesn't mean to. And so he is actually on his way to go play in the stream, where his mother Anarira has been having a good time splashing around in the water and hopefully getting a little bit closer, not really, like 2 moves closer, dang it, to unlocking the 3 water traits that we need: gills, water body, and I think, where is it? Webbed paw. I was so proud of myself for almost remembering where all of them were. So yeah, our goal for the Whims is to unlock all of these so that when we randomize the one mutation and get to pick the other, since as you guys know by now, and if you don't, go back and watch the previous episodes so I don't have to explain it too many times over, but I just love the idea of really opening up all of the gene selections that could be random, and we may even start making it mandatory. Lately, I have been making it so if I don't want to risk like getting maybe the deformed paw or blind eyes picked by the randomizer, I just won't pick a gene myself. But we may, starting with the next island we move to, make a new rule where I have to always, the nicheling gods grow bored and they demand more entertainment, and so I must always assign one mutation that the nicheling gods have picked and one that I have picked. So we may make that a good twist in the future, because I love blind genes challenge and I love the random genes challenge. Mix them together and you have quite the story. So moving on with our story, let's see, I think, oh, and I renamed this little guy too. His name is now Zen. He is the only child amongst his father's children who has stuck by and is continuing to gather up all of the toxic berries. His father, shy, timid, nurturing, really wishes that his children would return to him. And I feel like Riho would, but he can't pick the toxic berries. So he's just kind of like assigned himself to following his sister Seri around and protecting her. And he did to Koala until she was like, I'm old enough, bye brother, and left. But especially now that the rogues have shown up, I feel like he's very protective of them. And I feel like Lynx, I have renamed this one right here. She is now named Lynx, and I am in love with her. How could I not be? Is she not just stunning? Look at that. Green eyes, spotted pelt with beautiful white dots, and that gorgeous brown fur. Basically, I'm totally in love with her too. So we'll figure out what to do with her. I kind of want her to take up the, airship, but Kukuvan... Only 5 days? I mean, okay, she's got like 18 days to live, so I think she's gonna be able to take up leadership as the main character, but we'll have to see. Anyway, enough rambling. That should set the stage for the rest of this generation's life, and let's run. Get away from me, rogue! Oh no, here's the other rogue. And you get away from me too, rogue. We are not having these unattended pregnancies from you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get Anaria. Oh no, you don't, buddy. That's right. Oh, Lynx, go! She just attacked him. That's right, Lynx. You show that rogue who's what. She totally poisoned him too, so hopefully he's on his way out. Look at him. Look at him. He has no redeeming traits whatsoever. He doesn't have any paw use. The only thing he's got is that he's super fertile. Well, too bad, buddy. I don't want any of that nonsense. All right. Nonsense that I do want, though, is possibly one last child from both Kawana and Anarira. So let's have both the ladies jump into the nest, and they'll both go ahead. I'm watching you, rogue. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, Lynx is going to protect herself. She's standing her ground. I wonder if her brother would run over to kind of protect her too, frantically searching in the bushes. Younger sister jumping over. I found him. Let's see. All right, yeah, I think her family would try to come out to help her. So, but Lynx is very powerful. Just he's clearly running for her, so she's standing her ground, ready to punch him in the face with her claws again. Hang in there, Lynx. Oh, maybe little brother Yusu would come over and help too. There we go. And it's not like Lynx doesn't want to jump to the front, but she's kind of needs to catch her breath before she goes back into battle. And then let's see. Let's go ahead and okay, both nests are repaired. So we're going to jump over here. Please work. Oh, dang it. And we're going to, I think I only have, all right. I really want to have Anarira's baby, but I think Koana dies. Yeah, she dies tomorrow. I'm sorry, Koana. So I'm going to have them have one less baby, which is really sad. It's kind of really tragic that Kukuvan's females, all three of the ladies who fell for the shy creature of the toxic shadows, it's really kind of sad that they're all going to die of old age before him. Meanwhile, Lynx is holding her ground, ready for battle against that rogue again. And on this very rainy day has been born We lost to death. Koana has passed away. Stinky Tail! Since when did you guys have Stinky Tail in your genes? Oh my gosh. Well, Koana has given birth in her final moments. I imagine with a smile on her face because she has always loved her family so dearly, to a young baby boy with stinky tail and double nimble fingers. He may not have the fangs that it takes to be able to eat from the berries, and I think that Kukuvan is beginning to realize with some despair that means his children will have to go far afield and leave the berry bushes of his swampland home if they are going to hope to be able to have enough food. But rumor has it, legend has it, there's many more berry bushes elsewhere, and I do have to exit at this island, so this is actually a great segue into pushing us towards that island, because I think Lynx wants to go forth and do battle and maybe find Berina genes, which would be really cool. Also, little Seri, watch out for you. I think that's actually the rogue dead at her feet already, which is fantastic. But let's actually go ahead. We'll have Zen go ahead and gather up some berries. And then, come on. There we go. And we'll have Kukuvan gather up some berries and coo over his newly born baby boy. And I think that Yutsu wants to be able to go exploring in the rivers. Yeah, and it looks like that rogue has left. So thank goodness. That rogue is gone and the family can focus on kind of doing a little bit of exploring elsewhere. Seri found his bones, so she's probably pretty content with that. But I think she's more interested in what may lie this direction, where her older sister actually went. So we'll go this way, and we'll actually send Yutsu over here too. And he'll kind of come check on his family, and then we'll have him swim up and down this riverway to unlock the last of the water genes. And once we unlock the water genes, I think we'll head out of here. We may even head out of here before that. Lynx is probably going to come on over, maybe make sure that the rogue is truly gone. Maybe destroy a few of these berry bushes just to like test out the strength of her claws. And let us see the last child of Anarira, who I shall miss so much because I feel like with the loss of the yellow pelt, we are losing Joishi's line. Oh dear. Oh, she's still alive! Anarira! Oh, and you have a child who literally has the yellow pelt that I was so sad about. A female, I mean, because I know that Zen has it, but like a little girl who has the yellow pelt too. I'm so happy! Yes! We can have one more child. I didn't even know. Oh my gosh, and Van Van has little webbed hind legs. I think that would actually definitely catch Yutsu's attention for having a little brother who looks like him. So we'll have him splash down in the water and maybe spend some time going back and forth, because he would have a grand time doing that. We'll go ahead and have Anarira step over and hopefully... yes, have one now. It's truly one last baby. And we can get away with that even though we're currently at 9 creatures because she does pass away tomorrow, which is a little sad, but it's going to happen. And we have Rihanna, who, since she's like Anarira, Rihanna, it's kind of like her mom's name, but flipped, which I really love. And she doesn't have a lot of her mom's traits. I wonder, Anarira, I didn't assign any traits. I kind of want Anarira to pass on the ram horns that she has. And I already assigned traits to Kukuvan. So let's try... we're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it. Give me just a second. I have to roll my random generator. And I do think that maybe not this island, but starting on the next island, we are definitely going to go ahead and we are going to require the assignment of the genes just to kind of kick the challenge up a notch. I've been playing on the extreme islands and playing the extreme challenge with our other niche playthrough right now. So I think that kicking the challenge up a notch with the Whims would really be worth it. All right, and Anarira rolled a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, dang it. All right, well, the Nicheling gods have declared that should I care to assign ram horns or something like it into her mutation menu, I must accept the punishment of possibly losing those fangs. And she already carries ram horns, so maybe this is just a waste of it, but I just want to take the risk just in case. All right, so that's gonna be Anarira's last child, and ram horns is better than say getting like blind eyes. So that was a little close, but we managed. All right, and Seri is gonna explore this direction. She is short-sighted. I didn't realize that till just now. Okay, so that gives me some motive to have her sister Lynx actually catch up with her and help out. And I feel like Riho is a little bit of an explorer, a little bit nervous. I think that the cactus just startled the heck out of him. That's for sure. All right, and let's see. Anarira, are you going to give us one last child, possibly with the horns? What a sign! No! No! Have I been cursed for my hubris? Alright, we have Nutavan, who is gloriously beautiful, and unfortunately a sickly nicheling. Abandoned ship almost. I don't think that Kukuvan would abandon his young son. We'll go ahead and remove the nest so he can grow, and I think that we'll go ahead and send little Van over to play with his brother. I think that this is actually a beautifully befitting end, as tragic as that sounds. I do think it's a beautifully fitting end for, oh, I think we just unlocked webbed hind legs. I'm pretty darn sure. Right there, yep, webbed paw, excuse me. So we did just unlock webbed paw. Huzzah! But I do actually think this is kind of like a beautifully fitting end for what Kukuvan would end up doing. Staying by the side of his young son, Nutavan, who is a sickly nicheling with big body, looks so much like him, and also the tribe has had to skitter away from because he too is born with sickness. And Kukuvan had a brother who was born with sickness, and he himself was sick from a mother who was born with sickness, and it was thought that he would get the tribe sick as well. So I could see Kukuvan refusing to leave the side of his son until his son is old enough to protect himself. A father's sacrifice for sure. Oh my goodness gracious. And actually a really fitting end for Kukuvan, and Lynx stepping in to watch over her younger siblings and make sure they are protected from any hungry birds that might suddenly appear. That too is a very good twist for her, and I'm very interested to see what personality traits she might potentially roll. A little nervous about that too. All right, Yusu is gonna go ahead and swim along, because the more swimming he does, the closer and closer we get to unlocking some of those important traits. And then I do believe Riho will kind of gather up food and clear away grass as he goes, and Seri is quite curious. I think she really wants to go on a lot of big adventures, and we may even release her pretty soon to do so. I just hate to lose that skunk patterning. Oh, it's kind of hard to get into the tribe. I don't think there's really actually like a pattern. Oh, look at that, and we unlocked webbed hind legs too. Huzzah! And we may have had that for a while and I just noticed. But I don't think there's actually a patterning that has to do with like the skunk patterning. There's stripes and mask. Maybe it's just a type of stripe. Don't know. Can't look at her genetics. We'll have to figure it out later. All right. Well, what happens next? All right. Time goes on. Nutavan is getting a little bit older. He can now kind of stand around with his brother his brother Zen and his father Kukuvan. I wonder if Nutavan might actually... his genes would definitely be too closely related to breed with Lynx, pretty darn sure. What to do there? Gonna have to think about it. Alright, and Van is going to try swimming with his brother as he gets older. Holy cannolis! Yes, please! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What a twist. Yes, I will accept the sign from the nicheling gods above to accept water body. Yusu, water body into the tribe. Are you kidding me? Alright guys, Kukuvan only has a day left to live. I think that we will actually allow Zen to go ahead and be given the assignment of caring for his younger brother Nutavan. I think that that would be a pretty good thing to do. Hopefully we can kind of keep back a little bit from Nutavan. If he comes up, we won't attack him, but we'll acknowledge that he is indeed a sickly nicheling. So, wow, I'm pretty excited. I need some free space, please. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead. We'll release Zen, and we will invite in, dun dun dun, this new nicheling. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to be terribly cruel and kind of call it here for now because this is going to kind of shift everything. But we have had an unexpected arrival of a water body bearing creature who may permanently twist the direction that we take the Whim legacy. So, all right, guys, I will see you all next time as we start scooting through the family tree, figuring out who will stay, who will go. I have a feeling Zen and little Nutavan are going to be staying on this half where they can safely and happily stay in the swamps. Hopefully, where little Nutavan won't get anyone sick, even though his genes are so beautiful. And we will carry on with Lynx taking up the lead, so I thought, but maybe it'll be Yusu. Whoever seems to blend in nicely with this beautiful new nicheling, we will have to give a very special new name. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.